All right, here we got this Ranger. It's pretty clapped out, but we're gonna see if we can get her going, get her running nice and fresh. We're gonna turn her into a Dune toy. Shot. Oh man, this thing's built. Alright guys, here we got the Ford Ranger. We just pulled the bed off. It's pretty easy. We just pulled a bunch of bolts off. Anyways, what we're gonna do here, we got the shackle that busted right here. We got it all grinded down here. We're gonna put a new shackle on here. I'll show you what stuff we got ready to put on it. Here we got a shackle drop lift kit right here, and some spacers for the coil. If we look over here, we got new shackles for the back, along with the bolts and whatnot. We got a tachometer along with the water temp, the oil pressure, and the oil temp, with the shift light and rev limiter on there. So we got all that stuff. So it's gonna be lifted, and for these back tires here, we plan on putting on paddle tires, and I couldn't seem to find any paddle tires specifically for this 15-inch rim. So what we're gonna do, if I can find this paddle tire. Alright, so this is the paddle tires that we're using. We got one matching this one, and if you look at it, you can see that it's a Chevy 6-lug. And so what I did is I got adapters. That go from the Ford 5-lug to the Chevy 6-lug. That way we can put those tires back there. So we're gonna proceed with this, turn it into an ultimate Dune rig. I'll give you a few short clips and whatnot of the whole build and whatnot, and yeah, it's gonna be a good project. Stay tuned. Alright, so we got this piece welded on. We got the new shackle mount on there. We got the new bolts put in, and we got the shackle drop here. This new shackle drop is longer than the factory one. It should give us 2 inches of lift, and then we'll just put that one on, and we'll proceed to do the same thing on the other side, and should be going pretty good. So Alright, we got these shackles on. It's looking pretty freaking mint. We got 2 more inches in the back. Next thing we're going to be working on is we got right here, we got a busted brake line, so we're going to work on repairing those brake lines. Then we got the differential. We're going to drain all that fluid. We're going to weld the differential. That way we got both tires spinning. So when we're off-road, we got plenty of grip. And then put new fluid in there, and frickin' he's going to be built. And then we'll work on the lift in the front. Classic.
Decent.
Decent? Zach, say something with the camera.
Okay. I know time because I know this.
Okay, that was Zach. Alright. We're gonna continue. Alright, so we just got the shock out of the front here. What we're going to do for these shocks is we're going to find some shocks that are a lot stiffer. Whatever ones we can fit in there. These obviously are the 2-wheel drive shocks. So you can see, push down on it, doesn't even want to come back out. So we're going to try to put these stiffer shocks up here. It's not looking like we can get the coil spacers to lift in the front because it's doesn't look like it's going to go down much more, but we'll get the shocks in the front there, and we're just going to run to the parts store and see what we can find. Alright, we got new shocks for this. This is the old one, it's the new one. These new ones are for Chevy Silverado 2500. We figured we'd get a little bit bigger ones, that way it's a little more stiff and a little bit more built, so we're going to have to make those work. Alright, we got the diff welded. Look right here. It's all connected. What we'll do is if we turn the, where you turn it, it's all connected now. Alright, here we are in the morning here. Got here early. Worked on it pretty late last night. We accomplished getting the differential locked here. Now both tires are locked, they're going to spin together. Next thing we got going on the front end here is we had gotten shocks. We went for some like heavy duty Silverado shocks, and they actually didn't work because they didn't have the correct bushings on the bottom. So what we did here is we purchased shocks for an 88 through 98 Chevy Silverado, like the OBS style, and these should work perfectly. So we're going to try these instead. It's got that little bracket piece on the bottom for screwing it in or whatever, for fastening it in. So they should fit nicely under there. They're a lot more heavy duty compared to these stock shocks here. So we're going to go ahead and throw those in. These shocks are for a 2500 too, for a 3/4 ton, so they'll be a lot stiffer, which should stop our tire from going through the fender. So we got to put these shocks on. We also got a gasket for the differential. We're going to put new fluid in the differential back there. We're going to put the gasket on, and then we should be on our way to getting her done. So Alright, so we got this new shock in. It literally was a perfect fit. Fit beautifully, didn't even have to compress it or anything. We just got it bolted down there, go straight up, tighten it down up there. Looking pretty good, so should be interesting how much different it makes it and how well it rides. So now we're just gonna go on to the next side and proceed with that. So
the diff welded. We're gonna see how she does.
Make sure nothing's on here that you don't want to fall off.
we're here at Silver Lake Sand Dunes. We got the frickin' Ranger off the trailer. We towed two dirt bikes, the trailer with the Ranger, with another Ranger, so that worked pretty well. Everyone's suiting up. We're getting ready to see how this bad boy does on the dunes, and yeah. Pretty decent. You know, we're just hauling out here at Silver Lake Sand Dunes. Got the Rally Ranger, just tearing it up. That's a wrap.